How are you a different player than when you first strolled into the NFL? How are you different, Bobby?
Oh, man. I would say I'm a lot smarter, a lot wiser. I think when I first got into the league, I was moving so fast and trying to, be everywhere, and like my technique and my footwork wasn't as crisp as it probably is now. I've definitely grown as a leader, as a man, and so I would say those are probably the major differences.
Because it's odd that you would say that, because it does seem like you're fast and everywhere. even now,
Yeah,
Bobby.
I just don't waste steps. I think when I was younger, I definitely wasted some steps, but now every step counts for me for sure.
It used to be you could name more names, right? Who used to be in this situation before. Do you sometimes look around the locker room and just say, "Oh my God, I'm the OG around here"? Does that ever kind of land on you that way?
Yeah, 100%. I go back to when I first got into the league, and I told Me-Bang that I was born in '90, and he looked at me like I was crazy because he was born in like '84 or something like that, and I didn't think that was a big deal until now some guys are coming in and saying they were born in '97, '98, and I'm just like, dang, I've been around that long, for guys to be born while I'm doing this. So it's definitely an interesting feeling, but it's fun too because you get to learn kind of a new generation and how they think.
So how do they think? What do you think? What do you got for me on that?
They definitely think different. You know what I mean? They're into a lot more things that I don't think I was interested in, as far as like just everything is centered around social media and everything is centered around Twitter, Instagram, those things. I mean, obviously I have them, but I think there's more to life, and I think that comes with maturity.
Yeah.
So as those guys get more mature, I feel like they'll see, they got to put their phones down and go out there and explore the world and talk to some people in their face instead of behind the phone.
So you don't have a TikTok? Is that what you're saying, Bobby Wagner? There's no Bobby
Wagner? I do not have a TikTok. I do not have a TikTok.
You got a clock. You got a clock in your head for trying to clock somebody with fewer steps. That's what we've just established right now.
TikTok is probably not the one I'll get.
Yeah, it's crazy. Trey Lance, of your competition, he was born in 2000. Like, that's
crazy.
A fact.
That's crazy. I think my nephew was born in 2001.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, it's
I know.
It's crazy.
I know. How has the game changed? Has it in 10 years, Bobby? At all?
Yeah, definitely. I think the way that I think every year, at least from when I got here, every year they've made the game, in my opinion, harder for the defensive players. As far as tackling, or how you can strike a quarterback, how you can strike an offensive player. And so, a lot of those things that has changed, you had to evolve as a defender, because some of the things that they used to do back in the day, we can't do now. It's a penalty. But I do say that it is nice that they changed. One rule change was, the centers or the linemen cutting downfield or on the outside plays. That definitely helps, the defenders. But I think the game, they make it a lot harder to tackle, because sometimes, we're moving so fast, and to try to, hit a person in the perfect spot is not always easy, but we always adjust.
Bobby Wagner here on the Rich Eisen Show prior to Monday Night Football. What do you think of the taunting re-emphasis? What do you think about the emphasis on the taunting rule, Bobby? What do you think about that one this year?
I mean, I understand why they want to implement it, but I think this game is a emotional game. It's a game played with a lot of passion, and so sometimes, that passion just has to be let out. And so I'm not a huge fan of it. I'm not a huge fan. I understand why they do it, but I'm not a fan of it because, if a guy has a good run or a big hit and he gets up and he flexes, sometimes he's not even flexing towards a player. He's just flexing because, he made a great play. And, everybody sees it's a great play. And to be penalized for that, it's not something that I feel is right. But, I think they're trying to work out the kinks and try to figure out, what's excessive and what's not. And hopefully they get it situated.
All right. And what do you do in your spare time, Bobby Wagner? What does Bobby Wagner do in spare time? You do.
What
do you got?
I learn everything that I can, but I like to get involved in business. So whenever I'm not playing football, I am either reading something towards business, looking at investments, being involved in a venture fund out here named Fuse in Seattle, and figuring out ways to grow this wealth that I've been blessed enough to get.
Okay, so you're looking over the steering wheel about what you're going to do whenever you stop doing what you're currently doing, Bobby?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think I've had a lot of great mentors, guide me in the right direction. So I've kind of been doing this for a while. I've been doing this since like 2013. So it's something that I have a passion for, and whenever I decide to walk away from this game, not anytime soon, I think I'll be in good shape.
Okay, guys like Gates, is that Bill Gates? Is he counseling you? Is that who it is? Who else?
I mean, I haven't been blessed enough to meet Bill Gates, but I feel like putting in a good word, I think I would get past that door.
I don't know, man. I mean, he might be.
If you call him, I know I'll get in.
I don't know. He might be a neighbor of yours.
A lot of weight.
You got a lot of rich people up there in Seattle. You might be a neighbor of yours.
I mean, hopefully. I mean, I'll definitely run into him. But I'm saying if I get the rich approval, then I know it's going to happen for sure.
Okay. Yeah, I know a guy named Bill. And there's a gate, near my door in my house. That's about it. But
that's a step in the right direction. I
like And we're about saving steps. That's what this whole conversation's been about. Okay.
Exactly.
All right, Bobby Wagner. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.